Morgan Stanley, one of the biggest financial service firms in the world, has warned that India risks falling into a jobs trap. India's economy needs to grow at 12.2% a year to avoid falling into that trap. That would mean the government's estimate of 6.3 to 6.8% growth is about half of what is required to meet the job market needs. In the April to June quarter, India posted a strong 7.8% GDP growth. On paper, it beats many peers. But according to Morgan Stanley, this is not nearly enough. Even at 7.8%, there are tens of millions more workers entering the economy than jobs being created. So why 12.2%? Because underemployment persists, skill mismatch is growing, and youth joblessness is rising. Underemployment occurs when jobs don't fully utilize skills, education, or available work hours. Many Indians are working but in low productivity jobs, often in agriculture or informal sectors. Meanwhile, new skills that industries demand are not reaching the workforce fast enough. Without acceleration, millions risk staying outside meaningful employment. And the new H-1B visa fee hike reduces the ease with which India's skilled workforce finds opportunities abroad, especially in the US. If fewer Indian tech and engineering professionals can access those visa routes, India may have to absorb more of that talent at home, raising pressure on domestic job creation. All of this is happening while India must also absorb more than 80 million new workers over the next decade. To employ them productively, growth must be high, inclusive, diverse, and job-rich. External pressures make things harder. In recent months, the US has imposed steep import duties on Indian goods, tariffs up to 50%. Those tariffs hit labor-intensive exports hardest: textiles, leather, apparel. If exports shrink, factories stall, orders dry up, and jobs are lost. India's central bank and economic planners are squeezed. Cut rates too fast and inflation flares. Move too slowly and growth stalls. The RBI just kept its repo rate unchanged, warning that growth could be muted because of the US tariffs. The government is also pushing for Atmanirbhar Bharat, making India more self-reliant in manufacturing, supply chains, and critical sectors. The aim is to reduce import dependence and build domestic capacity. But this takes time and cost. Meanwhile, people need jobs now. So what would 12.2% growth require in practice? Well, first, a capital investment push, especially in infrastructure, to create jobs. Second, a manufacturing boom, more high-value goods and not just low-margin items. Third, export expansion. That means fighting tariff barriers, negotiating trade deals, and diversifying beyond the US and the European Union. And lastly, reforms in governance, regulation, land, and labor laws. The overall picture is not bleak. India is still the fastest growing large economy. Domestic demand is strong, digital and green sectors are rising. If India pushes big with smart reforms and global strategy, the 12% may be doable. How it pans out, we'll have to wait and see. Stay tuned to Mint.